Brashard Smith now with the return. This makes it up to the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
Going to the ground again on 1st. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
New pistol. Here comes Pacheco. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
48-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. 180.
To the air on 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Yellow. That's a 180.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
1st down from the 42. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Nix from the gun. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it second down, well inside a field goal range. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And finds his man, Ingram. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Again, it's Dobbins. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he's across for the touchdown, and that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Harvey. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
So the offense out there, and the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
The Broncos will line up.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
And makes the score Broncos 8, Chiefs nothing.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often. But tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go, Lou, Eddie.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Let's go, Lou, Eddie. Yellow, yellow.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Finds the in route, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Pick up a 5 on that play, and that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 180.
Back to the air, Mahomes. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
180. Let's go, 180.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Headed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. That's a 180.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yellow. Let's go, 180.
Third and long for him here. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Now they send their back in motion right. Throwing again, Mahomes. And he makes the catch, and just like that, we're right back even at 8 apiece. What a start to this one, baby. Both teams scoring, and without hesitation, run everyone out there to go for two. For fans of aggressive offenses, Brock, this is certainly shaping up to be their perfect type of game.
Yeah, you think both these offenses just going to go for two from here on out? I don't know. There's a lot of risk involved with it, but I'm here for it.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Who knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for Broncos first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
All set to go now from the 35. Nix with it on first. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Running left, it's Dobbins. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Now Nix on third down. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And it's going to be first down Denver. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
First down, and they go right back to it. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's an unusual 8-all ball game as both sides get ready for the final quarter. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Nix leading the Broncos to the line for this 2-point try.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Arca blue hanging. Right side.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Right back to Pacheco. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. That's a lot. Right.
Looking to throw. Rolling out to his left. He finds Worthy, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs trail by 8. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Yellow. Let's go, Adi. Yellow.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos make the play that should win them this game. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready.
Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. They've got to keep moving quick here. Looking to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Frederick Duffy in to pick it off.
Mixes pass.
Okay, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Yellow. Ready.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here he is to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal.
Fire down these two. That's a lot.
They'll run Pacheco. And he takes it in for the touchdown. So there's part one, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for two.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their two-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a two-point try to tie it.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And that catch gets them to two. We're all tied up here in the fourth. They're not out of it yet. That conversion successfully tying this game and puts us, of course, on track for overtime.
So much momentum gain, long odds to get those two-point conversions, but now you got to have discipline. We know, we've seen it in playoffs. With limited time left, you got to make sure you finish the deal and carry this momentum you've just gained into that extra frame.
On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Mims on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for Broncos' first down.
Good for Broncos first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Here's Smith on the return. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Kind of a curious call there, Kate, because the passing game, it's not worked real well for them in regulation, and that operation, that wasn't good enough either.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, big interception here. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos surprise them with the interception. And now have a chance to win this game. We all know you want that ball first in overtime, Brock. You get the chance to dictate how this period starts. But what a stunning turn of events now as that interception gives the other team a chance to win it all right here.
Such a two-sided coin. Offensively can't happen. It just cannot happen. But defensively, you know exactly what those defenders are saying to their buddies running on the field. Go do it. Go finish. Go finish that pick in this game, and let's go celebrate.
So 1st down from the 41. Carry here for Dobbins. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready. 180. It hurts.
Nix from the gun. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. It's a give here for Dobbins. He's inside the 10. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Running it again with Dobbins. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Setting up, 2nd and goal. Here's Nix to throw. Chiefs will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely, it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
The counter give here to Pacheco, and he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
The 24-yard line.
2nd down run by Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run. But he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Now a timeout comes in with 7 seconds to go. Time for maybe 2 plays if they're quick about it.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And the kick team comes on. A chance to win it here in overtime. From the left hash, this is from 47. This is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And we're going to keep playing on in OT.
This sure gave him a chance, Kate. They went for the field goal that could have won the game. Safe to say, and this is the hard part about being a kicker, is that image is going to flash through his head for a long time. But for now, we play on. Let's go.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. A give to Dobbins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They run the counter with Dobbins. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up with the defense to force 4th and long.
Biggest play of OT. The offense is going for it. Here we go on 4th. Nix. This is incomplete. A chance to win the game goes by the wayside as they fail to score. And on we go in overtime.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. It's Pacheco again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real.
Yellow!
Throw here, 3rd down. Connects on the crosser. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs. First down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
43! Wait! I got Will
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Back to Pacheco here on second. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Yellow. 180.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. And it brings up 4th down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
You know, Kate, that may not seem like much, right? Just go 1 for 2 as a kicker, but it's a whole lot different just psychologically for these guys to see one go through because they may need him at some point later in this game.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.